Hello, dear traders, you're watching weekly review of the US stock market presented to you by InstаФорекс news team and me, Kate Nedachina. The US stock market saw big sell-offs on Friday. The S&P 500 recorded its steepest decline in 2 months. A strong jobs report, which was better than expected, helped the US dollar and 10-year Treasury yields catch a positive trend, causing investors to think over the possibility of the Fed raising interest rates sooner rather than later. The Dow Jones Industrial Average dropped by 278.94 points, or 1.5%, to 18,056.78 on Friday and lost 1.5% over the week. All of the 30 blue-chip stocks closed in the red zone. Consumer staples posted the most dramatic losses. The S&P 500 fell by 29.78 points, or 1.4%, to the level of 2,071.26 and slumped by 1.6% on the week. The Nasdaq Composite finished the session 55.44 points, or 0.3% lower at the mark of 4,927.47. The weekly decline of the index was 0.7%. There were 295,000 jobs created in the US economy last month, while the unemployment rate decreased to 5.5% from 5.7%. Nevertheless, there were reports that wage growth was lackluster and more people dropped out of the labor force. Coupled with the falling inflation, the weak wage growth may give the Federal Reserve room to be patient with the timing and pace of interest rate hiking. Late Thursday, the Fed said the US largest banks received a passing grade in the stress test and are strong enough to weather an economic downturn. Shares in Bank of America rose by 1.4%, along with many other banking stocks. The quotes of one of the largest banks ended at $60.22 per share, hitting a high of $16.69 during the session. The Federal Reserve said all 31 major banks proved their ability to withstand a sharp and prolonged economic turmoil. It's the first time since the central bank started stress test 5 years ago that no bank fell below any of the main capital thresholds. Meanwhile, Staples Incorporated shares slid by 2.7% after the office supplies retailer said it received a loss in the first quarter. In the 3 months ended January 21st, Staples lost $260. In the 3 months ended January 21st, Staples lost $260.4 million, or 41 cents per share. A year earlier, the company's profit was $212.4 million, or 33 cents a share. At the same time, the adjusted earnings were 31 cents per share against the forecast of 30 cents. Revenue shrank by 3.7% to $5.66 billion in the reporting period, while analysts had expected $5.76 billion. It was a weekly review of the US stock market. Have a nice trading with InstаФорекс.